Hi Leo, and welcome to your March 2019 love and relationship reading. This is going to be quite a brief reading, okay? We're going to get a quick general look at the energies between you and someone that you're interested in or your current relationship. I've already posted your overall reading for March, but it was time for me to take a check-in at the relationship dynamics, Leo, okay? So, give me a central card for Leo and their significant other, whoever's on their minds. King of Swords, okay? In his most positive, this is about communication, and it's negative. It's about being emotionally, two people being emotionally cut off from each other, okay? Yeah, because mentally you're approaching things as the Five of Cups, they're the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands is a card of having quite strong boundaries up, protecting, and emotionally you're the Nine of Discs. They're the Sun card though. You're the Hanged Man. I'm not getting you in a bad place. I love the Nine of Pentacles when it shows up emotionally. It's definitely not a card about being in a great level of connection with the other person, but it's a place of being in quite a good place within your own self, okay? But you're the Hanged Man in how you view things. How they're viewing things as it is the Ten of Wands, okay? So they're feeling very, very burdened, Leo, okay? Then you get the Justice card, the Ace of Cups, okay? And then the Fool card, oh God. Okay, this is a strange reading, guys, okay? So these cards, I've got you pretty straightforward here. I think for some of you there might be a little bit of a disconnection from someone that you've been in a relationship with. The Five of Cups is how you're approaching things, yeah? Some sort of hurt, some sort of disappointment caused, but strangely, emotionally, the Nine of Pentacles is a card, I have to tell you, most readers class her the same, is the Alone and Loving It card. So someone who's quite at peace with their own being, yeah? And how you're viewing the overall relationship is the Hanging Man. So most of you know this card, Thy Will Be Done, that letting go of control, that sort of energy. Now how they're viewing you, so mentally the Seven of Wands, this is quite a guarded energy, but not totally, because the door is open. It's not like the Four of Pentacles, which is a very, very guarded. The door's half open. So, but you can see it, look. It's because they're being quite guarded that you're in the Five of Cups. But I think they are being guarded because they're in the Ten of Wands, about how they're viewing things, which is overburdened, feeling over-responsible. It's very hard. I mean, look at this guy's posture. It's really hard to feel the energy of love and enthusiasm when you're in the Ten of Wands, by the way. But emotionally, they are the Sun next to you. So I'm getting the two of you emotionally in quite a good place, okay? To be someone's Sun is pretty much outstanding, because there's a feeling that you give them a lot of joy, a lot of reasons to celebrate, but the relationship's definitely in a challenging place, Leo, okay? This might only be for one person, guys. Don't hate me, just send the love to whoever's having a difficult time. That is how we change our own life, through love, and Leo rules the heart, okay? Now, interesting cards coming up, because the first card you get is a Justice card. So some of you might be trying to resolve your issues. The Justice card is about grace. It's the card of Libra. and trying to bring things back to balance and harmony, because right over it is the Ace of Cups. So the heart opening again, or potentially opening again, Leo, if that's what you choose, because I'm not getting you in a difficult place, by the way. And the outcome is the Fool card, and the Fool card can mean the Fool is about a positive new life path and new beginnings, okay? So the difficult side of a lot of people don't like the Fool, okay? Because they like their life to be very settled and secure. We can never judge anyone else, by the way. It all depends on someone's astrological moon, basically, about what sort of life they need, okay? But the Fool card is about very positive new life paths, a really huge opening up. And it's right under the Ace of Cups, which is about a new, you know, some Leos, I have to say, I've got a really, really strong vision in my head there, and I'm going to have to say it, but some Leos might be completely falling in love with someone this month. These are pretty, you don't get cards like these every day. But I think what the irony is the relationship between you and whoever you're dealing with is going through a lot of challenges. Now, you're my fourth reading, and I literally want to go under the table because just about everyone's got a challenging reading, by the way. Not everyone, but most people. And I'm not sure why. I'm just thinking astrologically, it might be because you're a fixed sign like me, you're in Leo, okay? Uranus hitting Taurus is going to hit all the fixed signs. And Uranus is that great liberator. A lot of people don't like it. I absolutely love that planet, okay? Because it sets us free from things that no longer serve the evolution of our true path. Now, a lot of people don't want to be set free, and this is when the challenges get placed in, okay? There's some of you who do, and this is it. I think there's some of you that are maybe having an awful lot of challenges in a relationship, but the love and the potential is still there because of the Justice card. It might be seeking counsel, by the way, seeking marriage therapy. Or some of you might be choosing to go down a whole new path altogether. Oh gosh, I'm waiting for the comments now. I'm going to get another card for you. Tell me more about what's happening for Leo, okay? I literally think, okay. These are representing these three cards, and the Death card did come up, okay? So some of you, it's a strange irony how there's this sort of feeling of grief, but a feeling of being at peace within your own being. Now, the Death card isn't always about endings, remember? It's about shredding. It's about shredding an old skin in order to birth a new chapter. Okay? It's like you don't wear the same clothes that you did when you were 10, do you? So we're continually shredding and letting go of that which no longer serves our soul's evolution. Yeah? It doesn't mean to say the ending of a relationship unless you choose it to be. And tell me more about these cards, because oh my gosh, would I love to have these three cards coming up. Tell me more about these cards, please. Yeah, the Page of Wands. Some of you are letting go of a relationship, by the way. I'm sorry, see, letting go is a negative it's not always a negative, Leo. Especially when you're going to the Page of Wands, who's looking at the Ace of Cups with the Fool right over it. Okay, give me another clarity to the King of Swords, please. Six of Swords is a transition card. It's leaving one part of your life behind in order to move forward into a new one. Okay. Now, Leo, I think for some of you is going through stuff like that, you just have to get a personal reading, and so we can clarify. All fixed signs are going through stuff like this, by the way, especially if any of your personal planets are in the first 5 degrees, yeah, of Leo. Because when an outer planet shifts, it's 5 degrees. Well, I read up to 5 degrees, that the changes start to manifest. Okay, Uranus isn't a negative planet. It can feel at one when we're going through it though. But its job, I'm also an astrologer as well, is basically to liberate our hearts. And if you're in a situation, Leo, that you feel doesn't satisfy your heart, then we should be welcoming Uranus. You know what? I deal with people all the time who are so wanting change, and unless a big major planet's happening, I know they haven't got this change coming up. And it's the big planets hitting the minor planets that transform our lives. So I don't think all of you are going through a final ending. Some of you might be choosing to go towards a new relationship, by the way. And some of you aren't, because they still view you as a Sun card. And the problems are, it's how the love has become buried under these 10 wands. And what needs to happen is the truth. Because these are both very about air signs and communication. And getting, because the Death card is also about getting to the bottom of something and removing the poison that's taken the vitality and the love out of the situation. So that's what I mean. No card has an overall meaning. It's going to be different for everyone. And honestly, look out for the weeklies, Leo, or get a private reading. My email's in the About section and you can get me directly. And I'll be back next week. Loads of love. Bye.